about I just leave, and you won't have to deal with me again?
Oh, no, gang. Drew already by the button, bro. G by the lever! You can see it!
I'm just gonna go, okay?
Run! Can he juke move? Saquon Barkley, this fucker!
Yeah.
Oh, no!
You don't know me, you know me. That was 3 years ago. Shot it, this the know me, I'm saying.
1,000 players build massive civilization in Minecraft. Fellas, I'm excited. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I watched the other one before this one, and it was peak. It was a masterpiece in storytelling, visuals, and narration, Cuddy. It was phenomenal. So I decided, hey, man, fuck it. Why not react to another one by the GOAT-ish? By the GOAT-ish. Now, I'm excited to see where this goes. It's essentially build a massive civilization. I don't know if it's going to be like a certain plot twist or like a catch. You know what I mean? Because in the last one, they were separated by 2 islands. The next one, from I saw from the trailer, they're doing a purge, right? Which, funny enough, I applied for. Cuddy, they rejected my ass. Hey, Cuddy, they said no. Bro, they rejected my shit, gang. They Ben Wallace swatted my shit, bro. Chase down block that bitch. They saw my sense of humor, Cuddy. Fuck no. We cannot have this man in our server, bitch. Nah, I'm playing. But bro, I'm excited as fuck. I'm trying to see who crumbles, who falls, who finna be the first to fold, and who's the protagonist in this story, Cuddy. So get y'all's popcorns ready, Cuddy. Get y'all's pizza. Get y'all's water. Get y'all's chocolate milk. You little chocolate milk and shit. All right, or make sure if this is background noise for you, lock in on whatever you're doing, Cuddy. You grinding your badges on 2K. I felt that, gang. I felt that. You trash though. Change your animation. They weak. Anything else I forgot? Watch, gonna be so one freakazoid, one little freaking gooner. What about our body pillows, hoodie dude? Yeah, kill yourself. Lock in, fellas. Maybe that's why I didn't get in.
In the biggest social experiment ever done in Minecraft, I scattered 1,000 people across.
Buddy, is that said 1,003? Who are the 2 other motherfuckers? Buddy, I'm assuming one of them is Ish. The other 2 motherfuckers probably like the family friend. Please, Ish, please! Fine.
1,000 people across 4 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization.
Oh.
The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
Damn.
Now, each player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Gather resources, join a society, become a dictator, or if it comes down to it, go to war. With so many people on each island, anything can happen. But I can promise you one thing. This event ended up having the most entertaining story arc I've ever seen. You do not want to miss this.
I bet, Cuddy. I said this last video, but I really want to know who is the first one to die. You know what I mean? Like not like a bullshit death, not like they lag out or they spawn in a shitty situation. No, I'm talking first one to genuinely die, and how do they feel?
So pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video.
Okay,
I present
bet.
to you the 1,000 player civilization experiment.
That wasn't with my hands, by the way.
Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server, and of course, subscribe to my channel.
I did! Y'all said no! Wait, did I? Oh, okay. Now, I'm just playing. Okay, kind of want to see my little. Hold on. Who do you do detail? Actually, no. I'll save it for late. I'll save it for later.
All right, everyone ready to be teleported? Jump if you're ready.
What if nobody jumped, bro?
Okay, here we go.
All right, bet. Lock in.
So Box
I wish we would lock in, but we got virtual boxes.
doesn't know I did this. I'm actually gonna try this service out
Don't fuck yourself.
fully.
I'm in.
All right.
On day 1, all 1,000 players were teleported to their islands, each its own biome.
Imagine they forgot one guy. Hello? Guys! It's the one annoying player, the one annoying coworker.
We had plains, desert, snow, and jungle.
This is huge.
Plains, desert, snow, and jungle. I'm gonna let the civilization build first to see, like, which one will win, though? Are there any specific, like, attached. Like jungles get like certain benefits. The only thing I can think about jungles is the lack of huge abundance of resources. I feel like they will be the threat early on because of the amount of trees and resources. But like, if you go into winters like frostbite or some shit, like home field advantage type of thing. This looks like vanilla.
Most players spent the first day scouting their island, searching for a place to settle, but almost immediately we started to see people dying, and oddly, they were all coming from the snow island.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense. They're falling down in the snow and turning into, I don't know, who died in the snow, Cuddy? Wolverine in that one comic.
Turned out people were freezing to death after getting stuck in powdered snow, which looks exactly like regular snow, but sucks you in like quicksand. This guy's trying to free his friends.
It's rap, gang.
Oh no. Even worse for the poor people on the snow island, trees were almost nowhere to be seen. The desert island also had very few trees, which players needed if they wanted to get wood. But the places where players did find trees quickly became extremely valuable hotspots for groups to settle at and colonize. Look at all these people coming together. Community crafting. They're making progress. Meanwhile, the people on the jungle island had essentially unlimited trees and were thus already thinking about other things. What did you say your plan was?
I'm gonna take over the world.
Wazik, I'm rooting for you. Is this tree high?
This is my right-hand man.
Darbo. Hello, right-hand man Darbo.
Don't talk to him.
Damn!
He doesn't speak.
While having a lot of trees did seem like an advantage at first, many jungle people found the island to be difficult to traverse, given the immense amount of trees and the hostile mobs that would spawn on the surface due to lack of sunlight.
Boo fucking who, Cuddy? I ain't gonna lie. The people in the winter are freezing to death. Their toes are like literally falling off their body. They're losing weight like, I don't know, bruh. Like world's biggest loser, right? The desert people, they got sand up their ass. And you over here worried because you got too many trees, too many resources. Cuddy, blow me, Cuddy. Grab me a river, Cuddy. I ain't gonna lie, Casto, if you die from this creeper, I'll be really disappointed in you, bro.
Uh-oh.
I was about to say.
The fear of traveling.
Wait, what did they talk about in the chat, Cuddy? I peep everything, bro. I got 99 vision, Cuddy. 99 pass vision, pass accuracy. Every worker is valued. Oh, that motherfucker's running this business like a damn Navy, Cuddy. It's a McDonald's. He running that shit like it's the military, bro. Every worker is valued. Cuddy running a sweatshop.
Fear of traveling also made it more difficult for jungle people to talk with each other, since players could only read chat messages from people 100 blocks away from them or less. Although frankly, at least they didn't have to see what me and the admins were looking at. Lastly, we get to the Plains Island.
I feel like the plains are just chilling because they're playing regular ass Minecraft.
And boy, was it different from the others.
Yeah, they're chilling. They're
It truly was just the perfect island to live on, with green grass, trees, animals, and no natural dangers. These guys make a little animal family.
They're going to be the first one to die. They're weak. Dude, bro, I'm not gonna lie. This takes me back to when I was in community college, man. I don't know why, but we were talking. It was like a sociology class, and we were talking about civilizations and like societies. And one guy brought up a Facebook post, and in the most serious voice, because he's like a grown man, because it's community college. What did he say? He said some shit like, essentially, weak times make weak men. Strong times make strong men. Or some shit like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why that came up to my, like, when I was, like, remembered in my, brain. The synapses in my brain just wanted to hit me with that memory. But I think of him once in a while. I'm not gonna lie, I did hit him with one of these. Because it was the way he spoke that was really funny. And I think we were talking about something like entirely different, like child development.
Poor farm. Not needing to worry about dying as much as everyone else, the people on the Plains Island were among the first to start mining for resources like iron or diamonds. They were also the first to build up villages and, yes, to create civilizations. Throughout the first day, you could see two main groups starting to come together. One of them a democracy led by a player named Horace Crown.
Our aim is building the most beautiful and nicest city on the...
Oh, he finna get assassinated. The CIA licking their chops right now, Cuddy. He wants free housing. Not in my watch, buddy.
entire server.
And the second, also a democracy led by a player named Sidefall.
I just want to make sure nobody dies.
It was actually kind of odd how similar these two civilizations were. They were both located on the southern shore, they both had democratic elections, and their leaders both wanted good for their own people. I just
Okay.
hope nothing happens to change that.
Ah, shit. Ish, why you dry snitching, Ish? Why you dry snitching, Cuddy? I'm calling her right now. My man, what's his name again? I completely forgot. My man Sidefall about to like do some.
You love with Wix. For your words,
Fuck off. My man Sidefall about to do some crazy shit, cause he finna rob somebody, or they finna murder somebody from the civilization, about to be a whole civil war, cause he know Iron Man.
It
Wait,
was
did I skip a thing?
islands logged. Hope they die. Soon
there we
it
go.
was the end of day
Okay, no,
one.
okay, we're chilling.
Players across all 4 islands logged off and made plans for the following day.
He forgot to save the server. Up, shit, guys. Take 2. Damn, Cuddy! 1,947. Golly, in day 1? Y'all
It was
suck.
on day 2 when
Boba Fett 4.
civilizations really began to thrive. In the southeast corner of the desert, what used to be an empty patch of grass was turning into the desert's largest nation. Hello, good sir.
Yo, what's up, Ish? Sultan is back.
You might recognize the player storming hell from my first civilization video where he led a nation called the Sultanate. Well, now the desert dictator is back with the Sultanate 2.0, and this time with a population of over 100 people.
Golly.
We want to maintain order and peace in the desert.
The rules,
Okay.
as established by the Sultan, included wear proper attire, do not eat pork, complete your mandatory work, and most importantly, acknowledge the Sultan as the supreme and divinely chosen leader.
I like these rules.
Moving on, since it was still hard to get food in the dry climate, the people of the Sultanate focused on developing different types of food production, like fishing in the surrounding ocean.
Okay.
On top of this, a player named Drip Chicken made a chicken market, although when I checked it out myself, it turned out to be a very different type of market.
Welcome to Los Pollos Hermanos.
Thank you.
Would you like some totally legal sugar?
Anyway, we finally go back to the Snow Island. As I was flying around, I found what I can
they're
only
chilling.
describe as a British shrimp. Is the cold climate really the best place for a shrimp?
I mean, depends. Look at my little friend over here, you know?
Wait, who's your friend?
The
Underneath?
shadow?
Yeah, he's fully here. He's literally...
Oh.
he's chilling.
Oh, he's up here now.
No, my fish buddy. Please go back down.
Despite the killer powdered snow and the occasional polar bear, the people on the Snow Island were actually doing pretty well building settlements together. Nobody
I really wonder what's going to be like the catalyst that makes everything just like go to shit.
was fighting because everyone had one common enemy, the harsh climate.
Yeah.
That being said, it turned out that all of these snow settlements might be a bit more than just little communities.
What, religions?
On day 2, rumor was
Factions?
getting out about a conspiracy that, despite them all being spread out across the entire island, a lot of these snow settlements were actually all being run by one single person.
What the fuck?
Whose goal was to unify the entire Snow Island under one mighty empire. This person's name was Elanulo.
Elanulo. Oh, I kind of fuck with that. Okay.
And he was running this entire empire recruitment operation from an underground bunker where he felt he was safe for the time being.
How did a rumor get out? Who snitched? My man Elanio is running a business, Cuddy. He climbing up the corporate ladder cooking, Cuddy. I fuck with Elanio. Pulling the strings from behind, cause he moving like Thanos, bruh. He moving like Thanos. Watch him die early on, bruh.
Essentially what he would do was hold meetings with people who were already leaders of their own settlements and convince them to merge their civilizations with his empire so they would be stronger together. He would give these leaders orders to fulfill, and in exchange they would be guaranteed high-ranking positions in the empire.
Duke.
If this empire actually succeeds in uniting all 300 people on the Snow Island, it would easily become the most powerful nation in the world.
server, yeah.
In fact, it would be bigger than the Sultanate and the two Plains democracies combined. Will this ambitious plan actually succeed? Let's see what happens.
My man Ish is laughing, Cuddy. You know they did it. When the narrator is laughing at your come-up story, Cuddy, this motherfucker finna die to a squirrel. I don't know. He finna die to a silverfish, bruh. He finna die to fall damage. I don't know. My man is laughing his ass off, Cuddy. I don't know what finna happen, bruh. He doing a lot of chuckling, gang. That man, hey, Cuddy, that man Analio finna die from like a stray arrow, bitch.
In the following days.
This is where he dies right here, because he falls off the ladder. Okay, what the fuck? I don't think I have an issue with this, though.
I'm an AI, but I'm
Ew.
here to talk apps.
Ew.
Real apps you can build in minutes with base 44.
Ew. Ew, fuck on my face. But okay, I don't think I have an issue with this, though. Like, running the whole, like, civilization under, like, one rule. The only issue is like, it's secretive. Why not just tell the people? But at the same time, I don't have an issue with it. I don't think I see anything wrong. It's just, I don't like the secrecy of it. But why does Analio feel the need to keep it secret, though? What if he's a gooner?
We've now covered the politics of every island except for the jungle. So, what's going on here?
Are they religious now?
Quite frankly, I had no freaking idea. It was chaos. There were about 30 different camps and tribes spread out across the entire island, and a lot of them were in constant fights with each other. Who are the... What is going on? There's a fight here. Here's a tribe that imprisoned one of their own members for being, quote, too rich.
I say we tax him and then let him out of jail.
Honestly, that's valid as fuck.
Boots, take your shoes.
So overall, there was chaos, nobody trusted one another, and to add to this, nobody wanted to travel too far into the jungle because they were scared of rogue tribes and especially hostile mobs. In fact, we actually had to remove creepers on day 3 because they were killing too many people.
Whoever asked.
Now, there were...
I ain't gonna lie, that sounds like a massive skill diff. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. Hey, I'm just saying, if the jungle civilization comes down to what, like, imagine how good of a story that would have been, the jungle civilization reduced to 5 people, and they become the Fabulous 5. It's like that one college. It's like that one college team, right? The Fab 5, or like it's like that one Love, Death to Robots like shorts, where like the 5 Russians go up against the entire. Would that be fire as fuck, honey? It'd be like One Piece, where like the Luffy crew go up against the world government. That'd be fire. I ain't gonna lie, Ish. I don't know if he should have done that. You do you, though. He just replies back, hoodie dude, shut the fuck up. Kill yourself. Just, oh, okay.
There were actually 2 tribes that were considered the most influential in the jungle. The first, a river-based settlement called the Sea People.
Oh, they're nice.
Whose leader was killed almost immediately by a random rogue tribe.
Okay.
New leader, Yeetspeak, dedicated his rule to maintaining order, but also to keeping his people happy by setting up events like stand-up comedy nights.
I got a few jokes about unemployed people.
He's talking about me.
Oh wait, none of them work.
Okay, that was kind of funny.
The second influential tribe was located in the dead center of the jungle, and it was what appeared to be a faction revolving around the worship of a player named Seth. Hello, Mr. Seth.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Oh, this is just creepy. You're telling me this isn't a personality cult?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. It's a way of life, all right? It's a religion.
Lastly,
honestly, I fuck with Seth at this point. Oh, he left the game.
As I was flying around, I happened to run into this guy again.
I'm gonna take over the world.
Believe it or not, he had actually become the leader of a pretty impressive settlement. Granted, there was a lot of internal drama in his tribe.
Do you see this like really cool tower thing that we're building here?
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah. It's really cool, isn't it? And do you see our farm over there? It looks really cool and nice. Now come over here. Could you tell us what this is?
In
massive chode.
Short, 2 of Wazik's tribe members built a librarian's tower, and he thought it was ugly and wanted to burn it down. Now, when I talked to the librarians, they said Wazik just doesn't like the library because he's illiterate. As I said, drama. Now, the jungle wasn't the only place having problems. The Plains Island was seeing both a surge in development.
How you having issue with the plains biome? I thought they were just chilling.
This whole place is awesome, but also a rise in tension. The leader of one of the Plains democracies, Horus Crown, had found out that the other Plains nation run by Sidefall had reached out to the Snow Island looking for potential alliances. Horus
what's the issue?
Crown did not like that Sidefall was reaching out to other islands instead of reaching out to him. So
Man, I stand with Sidefall, bruh. What the fuck? How you expect me to ask you, why the fuck would I ask you for help with resources? Motherfucker, we on the same island, we got the same resources. I don't know, the winter people might have some shit we don't have, Cuddy. And why the fuck would we... Are you dumb? Horus, I ain't gonna lie, Horus. I ain't gonna lie. Why the fuck would I reach out to you for an alliance when we live in the same fucking island? We already have an alliance by default, would we not? Are you dumb? It would be better to form an alliance with other people, especially the winter people. I don't know if Sidefall got the news, got the chisme, that the winter people are going to be all in one, civilization. But like, bro, what the fuck?
he quickly established his own alliance with 2 other Plains settlements.
20 JP and Ghost Toast?
Both located on the east side of the island, which would essentially cut off...
These buildings are phenomenal, Cuddy. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably why I didn't get my ass didn't get in, Cuddy. I would be building this for shit.
Sidefall's access to most of Plains if a war were to break out.
What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, Horus. You have to, hey, Cuddy. Horus isn't the wrong of this shit. I stand with Sidefall, bro.
I think Sidefall is definitely up to something, and we're planning to stop him.
The people living on the Plains Island, who had otherwise taken their peaceful lives for granted, were getting very worried about a potential massive war that would devastate their homes.
Here in KFC, we want family, not war.
Meanwhile,
thank you, KFC.
On the desert island, the Sultan storming hell was not happy when he discovered that a group of mountaineers had made their home on the mountains surrounding the Sultanate. So the 2 groups had a meeting to discuss this dispute over land.
Why does the Sultanate have any more right to a plot of land?
Simply, might makes right. We're stronger, so if it comes down to it, may the stronger group win.
People at
Ooh, they talking shit! They talking spicy, Cuddy! I ain't gonna lie. Let him say, me personally, I swear I can't be in this bitch, Cuddy. Wow, you gonna let us beat you like that? Hey, bruh. Me personally, I'm just saying, I wouldn't let that slide. I'll instigate a war.
The desert, we're starting to get worried.
I'll instigate a fucking nuke.
About
a nuclear response.
Storming hell's tyrannical nature, so some of them moved to a quickly growing democratic nation on the other side of the island. This was Theria, the name derived from the Greek word for freedom. I asked their elected president, Saps.
Saps! What is he doing here? The goat? Okay, no, we're running for Saps now.
Sultanate.
Hopefully we can establish some peaceful relations for now. I mean, we're in the middle of a desert. Why fight, you know?
Overall, each island had its own conflict between the desert's Sultan dominance, the plains' alliance disaster, the jungle's total chaos, and the Snow Empire's takeover.
I don't think the snow is that bad. They seem like if they're willing, they're willing.
At least one of these conflicts was bound to erupt very soon.
Okay, who finna die first? I feel like Wazik finna die, motherfucker. Look at his skin, Cuddy. Look at his face. That motherfucker about to lead his tribe to like a lava pit and die, bruh. I'm calling it Wazik's dying first. Next to go, Sidefall. I feel like they're gonna gang up on my goat, bruh.
New crafted flat.
I guess we'll never know because you got Pizza Hut.
Till 5 p.m. Choose from 5 handcrafted recipes.
Fuck off. Why is everything so red? Is this an allegory? I don't care.
And that conflict was Plains.
There we go.
At the beginning of day 4, a propagandist told everyone that...
What? Sidefall's going to... the British!
Sidefall was about to attack the Plains Island. Horus Crown called a code red, and everyone on Plains was freaking out.
Oh, that motherfucker, he was trolling.
Including these guys at the center of the Plains Island who built a tavern on a lake. I spoke with the bartender.
Welcome to the tavern. I hope you can enjoy a nice beer, since it might be our last.
Nonchalant as.
So at this point, you're probably wondering, what was Sidefall actually doing? Well,
I don't believe it.
Turns out Sidefall was just as confused as everyone else since he had no
Exactly! They lied on my man's name!
Plans to attack anyone. The propagandist had lied.
I have
Bitch!
no clue what these guys are talking about. I don't want to attack anyone. I don't want a civil war.
They lying on my goat's
framed. I can't believe it. So now, both sides were gearing up for a war over nothing but a miscommunication.
Gearing up?
Now,
Hold on.
both sides were gearing up for a
Gearing up? I don't know. My man got a... My man finna fight with a stone hoe? I don't know who you gonna fight. I ain't gonna lie. You do you though, bruh.
war over nothing but a miscommunication, and all throughout, Sidefall was desperately trying to reach out to the other plane's leader, saying that he didn't want war. The other leaders doubted him, but they actually agreed to meet with him as long as they met on neutral ground.
The tavern. Got you.
Whoever told you guys I want war is lying.
Tell us the truth then.
Why?
What the fuck he is?
While they talked, Horace Crown secretly had undercover spies search Sidefall's entire village, but he wasn't aware Sidefall had someone else put
God damn, Cuddy.
It's a bunch of TNT under his village.
Oh!
But before things went too far,
folks, we have a peace deal.
Wait, Cass? The goat?
By the thinnest of margins, crisis was averted.
How?
After talking, the leaders had made a peace treaty.
What about the TNT? Oh shit, my fault, Twin.
I actually didn't get to see much of the meeting, but here's essentially what happened. Sidefall first apologized to the other plane's leaders for not being open with them, specifically about his relationship with the Snow Island. He told them he had only reached out to Snow in hopes to get on the good side of a player named A Freakin' Turkey, who was apparently Olanulo's second in command. The plane's leaders discussed their disagreements on foreign relations, Horace Crown preferring keeping alliances within planes, and Sidefall believing in making allies on other islands. But they were able to put their differences aside. They banished the propagandist from the Plains Island, and at the end, the four major Plains nations created a Great Plains Alliance. The Plains Island went from being on the brink of war to being the most united island of all.
How did they do? Ish, why weren't you there? Whatever. I still stand with Sidefall. I don't give a fuck.
It wasn't just planes.
Spood.
At the end of the day, all four islands were prospering. From the people on Snow collecting resources and building together, to the people in the desert working on the Sultan's build project,
Among Us,
which was to create a massive holy city. Even the jungle was at peace at the end of day 4, since the remaining jungle people were just thankful that they were still alive. Soon though, it was the next day. But before we let people back onto the server, the admins and I decided to add a little something.
What the fuck did they? It's gonna be like a paradise in the middle of the water, isn't it? It's poo.
We added a 5th island in the center of the world, and we didn't tell the players that we did this. We wanted to see who would discover the island, how long it would take to find, and then what would happen next. So, we started up the server, and the wait began.
It's like 2 minutes. Whoa, what is this, Twin?
But meanwhile,
I'm calling it someone's finna inhabit. Who's gonna try to make it their own? I don't know. What I predict's gonna happen is someone's gonna find it, claim it for themselves, like a subsection, and then the other, like, civilizations are gonna play, like, the semantics game. Well, technically, this is a free game, and it's gonna be all-out war because of this land. I'm calling it, bro.
Have to talk about the Snow Island.
What'd they do? What did Nalio do?
Turkey.
Hello, Ish. How's it going?
On day 5, the player A Freakin' Turkey finally gave me a full explanation of the mysterious Snow Empire, which I found out was named the Aculon Empire.
Okay.
Still fearing for his safety, the Empire's founder, Olanulo, gave orders entirely from his secret underground bunker, while his second in command, A Freakin' Turkey, carried out his orders and led the people on the ground. You guys have settlements across the entire island.
There is a lot. Just know none of it was made by slaves.
Thank you, A Freakin' Turkey.
The Empire relied on strict order to maintain peace. It's now 200 citizens were each assigned a daily job like building, mining, or fighting. And whenever they were online, all citizens were required to be in 2 Discord voice channels at once, which I didn't even know was possible.
Oh, I'll be damned, Cuddy, if I get off of work to play Ish, to get on the server, and I gotta do another job. Man, fuck out my face, Cuddy. Revolution! Like, hey, I'm just telling you, Cuddy, if I was in this bitch, I'm leading a revolution, Cuddy. Revolution for the unemployed. Who's with me? Ain't nobody finna be on my side, man. I'm a lone renegade. The unemployed shall be all.
Also, the Aculon Empire made it a point to document everything, including its list of members, its hierarchies, its physical landmarks. But
golly, dude, imagine someone that did this is like struggling in school, man. Like the most, bro, like 2.4 GPA, no job. But hey, could that itch server, you gotta lock in, twin. Damn, could it ain't locked in?
What I found most impressive was the high-level operation going on in this seemingly regular building.
This singular building is the richest place in the entire server.
They called this the Quartermaster's House, and it was where the Aculon Empire not only collected and stored all its resources, but also distributed items using a complex request system,
so cool.
where, for example, a citizen asks for iron ingots, and then the Quartermasters decide exactly how much iron that citizen deserves based on a detailed algorithm they developed.
What? That is so cool! What if there was no algorithm, Cuddy? Oh, I don't like this guy's voice. You get 2 iron. This one's okay. This one's cool. He's funny. He gets like 50.
Has anyone tried breaking into this place?
Not yet. Let's just say, if you tried to get in without permission, you're not gonna get a very nice welcome.
And I kid you not, just a few minutes later, this player, Xelius, was caught trying to sneak his way in.
Oh, they finna hang my man like by his legs, man. They finna shake him till he dies.
He was sentenced to a public execution to be held the next day. Things are kind of strict around here, huh?
As long as they don't take me my squid, I'm a happy man. Oh man, look at him.
The snow...
Charging it's a game day. Fuck off.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Below me.
At Planet Fitness, no two members are alike, but they all have one.
Why do you got close-ups of people working now? This is making me strangely uncomfortable. Let them work!
The island continued to be hyper-vigilant about criminals, but so were other nations, like the Desert Sultanate, which made an innocent...
Oh, them motherfuckers don't play, bro.
...capable prison is surrounded by lava. Or Wazik's nation in the jungle, which made a giant sand trap. This is evil.
Just you wait until we have a nice little deliberation with something.
Yeah, I'm gonna be put to death, you know. Like,
even planes didn't feel exactly safe, as this self-described capitalist nation made a giant wall to protect its people.
We want to make sure that communists cannot take this away from us.
Can't they just dig underground?
But as I was talking to these guys, I got tipped off from someone in the desert that something big was about to happen. The Sultanate army's on the move.
Who are you gonna fight?
The Sultanate sent his elite squad on a secret nighttime mission. Their goal? To find a group of people that had been rumored to want to assassinate the Sultan. They're at the north side of the island now.
So yeah, okay, this is our target,
Motherfucker, assassinate him, they ain't got shit. They're beating up the poverty.
Yeah, let's go.
According to the Sultan, the people hiding in this little settlement were indeed the attempted assassins, and now the group had a decision to make.
Oh, we're gonna kill this guy. Do we kill this guy?
Up until now, there hadn't been any violence between desert nations. Will this be the breaking point?
Yeah, it's very hot in the desert. I feel like it is. Damn, Cuddy!
We are showing the desert that if you make plans to kill me, justice will come for you.
The Sultan's elite squad spent the rest of the night raiding the settlement, but during their chase of another suspected assassin, they ran, literally, into a major dilemma.
We know he's running to Theria.
The guy they were trying to kill was running toward the democratic nation of Theria to get asylum there. The Sultanate is really about to roll up on Theria. Holy. This could cause a major conflict. But the Sultanate's army didn't care. They barged into Theria and searched every single house to find this one person, who ultimately ended up getting away. Meanwhile, the people of Theria were freaked out by the raid. But when they looked to their leader Saps for guidance, he was nowhere to be seen.
Saps, what the fuck?
He had fled.
He dipped on it. This is evil, Saps, man. Y'all know, y'all seen Justice League, was it like Earth 2 shit? This is Ultraman Saps, Cuddy.
Eventually, the Sultanate's army left, but Theria was not going to forget this.
Don't go back to the desert! The execution is, oh, right, the first, like, okay.
By attempting to blow up the quartermaster's house, Zelius betrayed our people. And for this, he must die.
Zelius,
Glory
no!
to Aculon.
Damn, Zelius, you didn't want to dodge that bitch? Golly.
It was a busy day for a freaking turkey. The execution was successful, but the Empire didn't yet have a written constitution or a justice system. So,
sorry, killed him without it. Okay.
A freaking turkey met with a player who claimed to be a lawyer to set up a legal system.
You get the smaller seat, unfortunately, but do know it is quite important as well.
I'm used to cramming into tight spaces.
Afterward, a freaking turkey took his guard to Drew and confronted some farmers who he claimed weren't producing enough food for the Empire.
Bitch!
I swear I will not miss any payment I have to owe you.
Drew, the bow.
Damn, a freaking turkey moving like a fucking demon. Oh my.
I expect 5 stacks of bread delivered within 1 to 2 business days.
Even though
I'm telling you, Cuddy, I'd be instigated like a mug. Me personally!
he was a little tyrannical at times.
I think so. You know, he just threatened an innocent farmer.
A freaking turkey was actually becoming very well liked in the Aculon Empire because he got things done and he was a charismatic speaker.
Really?
Fellow citizens,
I can feel the charisma's inside me right now.
It's my distinct honor to pronounce Steve and Pixel as husband and wife.
See, even though he was only the second in command of the Snow's Aculon Empire, many people were starting to view a freaking turkey as a better candidate for leader than Alanulo. Since most people in the Empire had never even seen Alanulo, given that he's been hiding underground the entire time, afraid of being assassinated.
Oh, but this could work from in Alanulo's favor, because if a freaking turkey doesn't let it get to his head, which it might, he could still pull the... Hold on. And he has someone, a face that's essentially take the target off of him.
In fact, some of his own citizens weren't even sure he existed. While
he moving like a krypton.
Alanulo ruled from afar, only talking with high-ranking officials. A freaking turkey was considered a man of the people, someone who talks to everyone. In fact, a freaking turkey had gained so much notoriety that leaders of other nations were starting to reach out to him for alliances rather than to Alanulo. So as a result of all of this, Alanulo was starting to get a little worried.
Turkey knows that I created this empire and its entire political system, and as long as I am alive, I will be its only ruler.
Why are you talking like that? Ruler. I ain't gonna lie, Alanulo, you gotta lock the fuck in. Like, I get you want to rule from the shadows, but you can't be mad that someone is that the essentially face of the winter biome is up for grabs. You gotta do some shit, bro. What if somebody accidentally barged into that shit through like the fucking powdered snow? Oh, my fault, bruh. Kill him.
AI is transforming customer service. It's obvious we know that.
I guess not, because I can tell this is AI. Why? Ew, why?
The leader in that category is our product, Finn.
Ew. What's the obsession with AI? Like, why are y'all so obsessed with AI? Ugh. It's like the multiverse of like all versions of media. Fuck off.
That's very funny.
What is?
Your religion, we hold fast to it.
Here on the Jungle Island, things haven't slowed down one bit. Amidst the chaos, this small group had made a
Hold on, I just farted.
Monkey religion, and their goal was to build the biggest tree in the entire world.
Dude, I just took a massive shit.
The monkey never stops. While everyone else is fighting and killing each other, we are peacefully building.
By now, every tribe in the jungle seemed to have its own goal. These guys, building a tree. This group, called the Blue Cross, provided food and shelter to refugees.
Oh, the Blue Cross were the people of the next server, too. Oh, that's so cool.
Meanwhile, Wazik's goal,
it's like a prequel, Cuddy.
Still to take over the world, was seemingly driving him mad, especially after the librarians built a second tower. You did this out of spite, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Overall, it seemed like there was a lot on Wazik's mind, as if he was planning something big.
Oh, my man Wazik about to like nuke the whole civilization, dog. I'm calling it, bro. What the fuck?
Meanwhile,
oh, no, right, the sandpit.
Seth and the Sea People were still the two biggest tribes in the jungle, and both pursued very innovative political strategies. For example, Seth got married, but only so he could parade around the jungle and demand wedding gifts from everyone. And you know what? It freaking worked. The Sea People, on the other hand, had taken on a massive goal, which was to The Sea People, on the other hand, had taken on a massive
Right there, that was Fluxion, bruh!
Goal, which was to finally end the chaos in the jungle, and they did this by sending out stealth groups and hunting down thieves, murderers, and anyone who they claimed did wrong. However, some of the supposed wrongdoers they killed were actually allies of Seth. In response, Seth demanded that the Sea People stop their initiative immediately, but the Sea People planned to continue. All of a sudden, the jungle island was on the verge of a massive war, as if there wasn't enough chaos already.
So it's literally Black Panther 2. Okay, I got you. The fucking, okay, Namor is... Fucking Namor. Namor. He's invading the Ish videos, bitch. This is so cool. Bro, Jesus fuck.
Dropped a limited box with a first edition rocket pack.
Could he suck my shit sideways, bitch? Fuck off. Low-key, it would be really funny. Imagine if Ish just out of nowhere said, I'm gonna add cryptids. And there's just like a massive Bigfoot just running around eating people in the jungle. Alright, the first week. The Pokemonkey.
Wait,
she found the island.
Actually here?
I think so.
Whoa. This is crazy. This is awesome, man.
It's so wholesome. He's gonna die.
On day 7, a player named the Pokemonkey discovered the secret 5th island. The island had a mysterious dead terrain, a small pre-built village in the center, and underground, it contained netherite, which is the strongest and rarest resource in the world.
I ain't gonna lie, what are y'all doing? I'm being so for real. I'm gonna try to keep it as secret as I possibly can. No lie. I don't know what I do. Low-key, get rid of all the terrain and just keep the mine.
Now, Pokemonkey was a part of Sidefall's nation in Plains, and he quickly alerted Sidefall about the very strange and unexpected discovery he'd just made. He's taking the blue lantern so people believe him. Guys, I'm not lying, there really is an island! 2 minutes later, another person found the center island. This time, someone from the jungle. Then, like a domino effect, more and more people started arriving, typically either alone or in small groups, like these guys from the desert.
Okay, who for the get claim it first,
Even though they all came from different islands and nations, nobody was fighting. In fact, they seemed to be forming friendships and simply admiring this new mysterious place. He's saying this is amazing. Quickly, word began spreading across the world that there was a fifth island.
Fifth island, my dumbass.
And about 30 minutes into day 7, basically everyone knew. It was crazy how fast everyone found out. Now, some nations were hesitant about visiting, believing that the island was some sort of trap, while other nations like the Aculon Empire sent out large exploratory groups to investigate the island. So Aculon is here, but instead of mining for netherite, they're taking the wool from the tents. Oh, they don't have sheep in the snow island. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Something I found interesting was that no nation, not even the Snow Empire, had the courage to publicly claim the center island as part of their nation, as their territory, probably because it would result in conflict with other nations, which was my secret intention when adding the island, that it would cause some type of war. But it didn't cause a war, or maybe just not yet. Meanwhile, I present to you the story of Los Pollos Hermanos. Wow, you've really expanded your business.
Yeah, we're doing quite well.
Because starvation was such a big problem in the desert, Drip Chicken had made it his life's mission to feed the people of the desert. And ever since I spoke with him on day 2 next to his little food stand, Los Pollos Hermanos had become a staple of the Sultanate. But this business would soon run into some problems. See, on days 4 and 5, the Sultan storming hell was unsatisfied with the slow progress on his build project, the Holy City. So he demanded that the farmers of the Sultanate stop growing food and instead work on his build project. And just like that, the food supply going into Los Pollos Hermanos had completely stopped. The restaurant suddenly had no food available to sell. Having no food, Drip Chicken was instead forced to sell some questionable products, and if he was caught selling these products by either the Sultan or the Sultan's twin guards, he would probably receive a life sentence in the Sultanate prison. Meanwhile, the farmers of the Sultanate were unhappy since they wanted to farm, not be forced to build. So in a rebellious move on day 5, Drip Chicken and the farmers secretly set up a meeting with Saps, the leader of Theria.
What a fucking subplot, dude.
I know you want to move to Theria, but if you do, the Sultan will send his elite squad to hunt you down. So, what do we do?
This is a peak subplot. Drip Chicken, Noodle Plays, Beanos, West Galaxy, Agario, Cow. This is the dream team.
Go to plains or something. There's about to be chaos in the desert.
And Saps was correct. There was about to be chaos in the desert. For reasons he couldn't tell the farmers just yet, but he did tell me.
You know who Davert is?
Yeah, I think
no.
So he's one of the twin guards, right?
He's about to leave the Sultanate and join me.
Really? The two people the Sultan trusts the most are his two twin guards, the brothers Davrit and Zamta, but one of them had grown tired of the authoritarian and warmongering ways
it's about to get juicy
of the Sultan.
Okay.
So Davrit had reached out to the leader of Theria, and together they created the single craziest plan I have ever heard.
I ain't gonna lie, I would feel slighted if I'm the Sultan.
And this was it. First, Davrit leaves the Sultanate to join Theria. Next, the Sultan finds out about the betrayal and sends his elite squad to kill Davrit. Then, when the elite squad is away hunting for Davrit, and the Sultan is therefore alone, Davrit will sneak back into the Sultanate and kill the Sultan. Davrit will then claim leadership over the Sultanate, and as the new leader, he will finally bring peace to the desert.
How did he come up with this plan, bro? I ain't gonna lie, how did he come up with this plan without his brother knowing? I mean, I'm assuming he's not actually his real life brothers, like more like a metaphorical thing, you know what I mean? Like really close friends. But like imagine they're like brothers in the same house, right? He's just walking past, this man is like writing down his notes on the plan, detailing it so methodically. What are you doing? Oh, it's homework. Oh, okay. Wait, you're 30. Like I just want to know, how did that go, dude?
Davert, there is no way this works.
Brother, grow some chest hair. Trust me, you'll work, alright?
Okay.
So at the end,
dude, this guy, that sound like this is like smelling like a 3 a.m. plot, bro. You know, like whenever 3 o'clock happens, you get the random boost in motivation. This is what it looks like, Cuddy. I don't know.
Day
I
7,
calling it.
Davrit snuck out of the Sultanate and headed to Theria to begin the operation.
Okay.
While Drip Chicken and the farmers fled to the Plains Island. On their way out, some of them took one final look back at their home.
Man, fuck them. Fuck that shit. Go back and go to the Plains.
At their restaurant, knowing that they would probably never see it again.
No!
Knowing that the story of Los Pollos Hermanos
Los Pollos Hermanos! And we get a fucking ad.
To answer the call of the vagabond.
I'd be so damn if a car dealership tells me, do you want the call of the vagabond of the veg?
Best stories.
Fuck off. Okay.
On day 8, there was a major event on the Snow Island.
Is that Twitch?
For the first time ever, Emperor Olanulo had come out from
he
his
finally showed his face!
Underground
He gets assassinated day 1, babe.
bunker. He had summoned the entire Snow Island to the Aculon castle so he could publicly be crowned as the leader. Before the coronation,
Okay.
all
Something's gonna
high-ranking
happen.
officials were
Something's about to
required
happen,
to
bruh.
provide Alanilo a gift.
I present to you a high-quality pair of premium brand sneakers.
Oh, that's valid. Could he? Imagine he gave him fucking. He gave him Jordan 15s. Execute that fucker. He gave him Wildin' Out Jordans, bit. A Mr. Beast Nikes. Kill his ass.
Thank you, Applewood.
I, Baron Saul Goodman, give you this present, Lord Alanulo. My presence is your present.
That's valid.
After the gifts, Alanulo asked his second-in-command, A Freakin' Turkey, to make a speech affirming Alanulo's undisputed leadership.
What if he said, okay, hold on.
My friends, the Aculon Empire is the strongest nation in the world. Not because of one leader, but because of all of us.
Okay. But because of two leaders.
Turkey.
At the end of the ceremony, Alanilo asked all of his citizens to follow him out of the castle, down the main path of the Empire, in a symbolic move meant to showcase the unity of the Snow Island.
And the motherfucker went to go away because he left the oven on, bitch.
But this image of unity was only a mirage. There was a lot of discontent building within the Empire for many reasons. People didn't like that Alanilo's knights were constantly bossing them around, nor did the Aculon builders like it when Alanilo forced them to work on the Aculon castle instead of letting them finish their own projects. There was this general sense that Alanilo might be
moving like a dictator,
overreaching with his power, especially when he started spying on his own citizens.
Spying?
To see who was criticizing his leadership. See,
he moving like Kim Jong-un.
Alanilo believed that in order for his citizens to have a good life, they have to live in a strong nation, and the only way to maintain a strong nation was through complete unity under a powerful and unchallenged leader. This is
a dictator,
why Alanilo was fearful about the discontent within his nation, as well as the rising popularity of his second-in-command, A Freakin' Turkey. Knowing that they were being spied on, many of A Freakin' Turkey's supporters were becoming scared living on the Snow Island, afraid that they would be executed for not supporting Alanilo's leadership.
So can they not, I'm curious, could they not go to the other islands? Or like, is it like, I'm assuming not a taboo? Or I feel like they'd be scared to be executed. But at the same time, I feel like I would rather try.
So, with the help of A Freakin' Turkey, plus another high-ranking official, its Ender, some Aculon citizens organized secret evacuations out of the Snow Island through underground tunnels, some of which led to Seth's nation in the jungle,
my dumbass.
Others going to Sidefall's nation in plains. Both Seth and Sidefall were very open to accepting refugees, especially those who opposed Alanilo, someone who they believed to be a dangerous tyrant. Also, they had just found out that Alanilo had actually sent spies all across the world, including into their own nations, so they didn't like him very much.
We're not going back until there's some form of democracy in Snow.
I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Meanwhile in Plains, Mr. Turkey, are you starting a revolution?
No, I do not want a revolution. I just want to make sure Alanilo doesn't kill these people.
When are you going back to the Snow Island?
Probably tomorrow.
I don't know, Cuddy, because you got the power to do something. Both of y'all do. Y'all not finna do nothing. I'm just saying, Cuddy. Wouldn't be me. I'm telling you, Cuddy, if I ever get one of these videos, I'm instantly getting like a mug, bro.
Because I'm gonna try and host a meeting with Alanilo. I just think he's gone too far.
So while A Freakin' Turkey stayed on the Plains Island for the rest of the day, Seth and Sidefall created the first ever multi-island treaty. This treaty not only established Seth and Sidefall as allies, but it also declared their nations refugee states, ones that are willing to accept all people fleeing from dictatorial regimes like the Sultan or the Aculon Empire. As for A Freakin' Turkey's position in the Aculon Empire, he was still technically the second in command, but it was only a matter of time before Alanilo finds out about the missing citizens and
kills his ass.
And then it's very likely that Turkey will be stripped of his position or be kicked out of the Snow Island entirely and become a refugee himself.
Ooh. Okay. Imagine Alanilo figures out there like his plan because someone's streaming. He's stream sniping.
Yeah, I don't know if... Wait, is that a basketball court? On day 8, the center island was getting a lot of visits from curious players, and instead of fighting each other, everyone was just kind of hanging out and doing their own thing.
TP to me, look at this.
What is this? Don't question me. Later that night, some adventurer started terraforming the dead terrain, making it green.
Oh, that's so cool.
Not bad. These guys, meanwhile, made a secret underground church, and they hosted many ceremonies and cultural events. What type of ritual is this? Now, I actually attended 2 churches on day 8, the second one inside Falls Nation, although I was very disturbed by the person sitting next to me.
After a near-death experience.
Do you think this is how a church in Atlanta operates?
Life began to feel more sacred. Only due in part to the wonders they hold.
Why are you snitching? Ish, why are you snitching?
What they are, however, right way to lead this world.
Whoa, what did I do?
They're taking him away. Oh no. Later that night, the Plains Island received an unexpected visit from the Aculon Empire's state-sponsored journalist. I'm with the news.
Oh.
Down with the news. Go away, tabloids. Go away. No false news today. They're kicking out the journalists. Oh my God. Meanwhile, I ran into these Plains farmers who literally did nothing but plant wheat everywhere. Oh my God.
Look at all this freaking wheat.
Now, right next to the wheat field was a cookie factory in Horus Crown's nation, which took the wheat and made a variety of baked goods. See, ever since the Great Plains Alliance was signed on day 4, the people of Plains believed their island to be, for the most part, a very safe place to live, and as a result, many players felt secure enough to run their own businesses. There was the bakery, an Outback Steakhouse, boating and kayaking, 2 KFCs, and there was the most recent addition, Los Pollos Hermanos!
Bro.
The use of AI is exploding.
Who cares?
It's a key enabler to the...
Fuck, I've been playing with AIs on 2K26 all day with Rec Cuddy. Fuck those motherfuckers. Golly, fuck out of my face, bruh. Damn.
You made one in the Plains biome?
Yes. Expansion.
Claiming refugee status, Drip Chicken and the Sultanate farmers received citizenship inside Falls Nation, where they were able to rebuild their famous restaurant, and the people of Plains welcomed the refugees with open arms. The only person who wasn't happy was the owner of KFC, who now had competition.
Ooh.
Anyway, when word got out,
they just assassinate each other.
Out in the desert that Drip Chicken and the farmers had fled the Sultanate, as did Averted, many loyalists in the Sultanate were furious with these betrayals. While the Sultanate was still the second most powerful nation in the world, the first being Aculon, these betrayals of the Sultanate hurt the Sultan's public image, and he feared being seen as weak by the world and by his own people. So predictably, the Sultan sent his elite squad out into the desert to try to find and kill both Davrit and Drip Chicken. But instead of staying home in the Sultanate, this time the Sultan traveled with his elite squad.
Ooh.
This threw a wrench into Davrit's assassination plan, and Davrit had no choice but to keep hiding underground until he saw an opportunity to strike.
Golly, he is dedicated to this shit.
Meanwhile, the leader of Theria, Saps, was extremely worried because he knew that the fate of his nation and his people rested on this assassination attempt. If it succeeds and the Sultan is killed, well, then all is well. But if it fails,
it's gonna be
it
all
will
out
only
chaos,
be a matter of time before the Sultan finds out that Saps was behind the plan, and then there is no doubt that the Sultan will seek revenge and absolutely obliterate Theria, killing not just Saps, but all his people who, by the way, were entirely innocent. Saps purposefully didn't tell any of his citizens that he was involved in an assassination plot.
Why not?
Because they definitely wouldn't approve of something that puts them in
Fluxion! You.
Such danger. All of this tension in the desert was really starting to get to some people, like this group, which made a giant lava wall around their civilization. They wanted nothing to do with the politics of the desert.
That's valid.
And they were rather paranoid about everything.
I don't know if paranoid's the same way. Hold on, I think low-key they're chilling.
Let's keep us safe.
we can't leave the walls for long
Okay, yeah, they're paranoid. Okay.
because then we're not safe. Everyone inside the walls is safe. Everyone outside is not safe. They're strangers. We shouldn't trust them.
Just a bit.
Oh, by the way, also don't push any buttons you find in here.
Okay. I actually think this group was more of a cult than a civilization, but still.
Maybe some would say they're one and the same.
I think they had the right idea. And now we go back to the Jungle War. I say
Some
war
motherfuckers still
because
fighting, bro. They've been
both
fighting
major-
since day one, bitch. There's gotta be like some MLK type of motherfucker in the jungle already, bro. There's gotta be some like Gandhi Zenyatta. Who's another Optimus Prime level motherfucker who should be in the jungle right now, bitch.
Nations had already
Golly, ain't nobody bring a peace but Jesus in that motherfucker, bro. Golly.
basically decided that they cannot coexist
And
in
even
the
then,
jungle.
he might get robbed in the jungle by him too. Got in the jungle like Chirac.
Seth was mad at the Sea People for killing many of his allies.
Yeah, name
while
more.
The Sea People were mad because Seth wouldn't let them kill those who they believed to be criminals. Neither nation was willing to compromise on this, so war seemed inevitable.
Imminent.
However, because Seth had also recently formed an alliance with Sidefall from Plains, a war between the two jungle nations would likely cause Sidefall, as well as the rest of the Plains Island, to join the battle, thus turning this into an actual world war. So, given that the stakes were so much higher now, both sides agreed to have one final meeting to maybe work things out. It was Wazik who quickly offered his nation as a good neutral location for the meeting.
Oh, that man Wazik got some shit up his sleeve, man. I'm calling it right now. Watch someone try to rage bait. They rage baited to a world war.
And he was quite enthusiastic about hosting. On day 8, Seth and the Sea People sent their highest-ranking officials to Wazik's nation, where the meeting would take place.
Alright, Seth.
I got
You're
the
up
hiccups.
first.
Fuck, I got the hiccups. Hold on, wait. Okay, never mind. I'm good. I just had a fart.
I think
My bad,
the
Twin.
Sea People are killing people for a lot of irrational reasons. So, you know, as an example, right? They had 5 stacks of cookies taken from them. That takes like 3 minutes to get, bro. And he's like, I don't think you should murder someone over there.
We requested he give it back, and he basically said no, so he was put on KOS, and we killed him.
So that was exactly what Seth just said.
Let me add some context.
Soon, the argument began to escalate.
And the people you attacked were direct allies.
I'm sorry, but what other ways do we have to stop the chaos in the jungle?
They stole. They didn't deserve to be killed over it.
Do you really want to go to war over this?
Well, if you keep killing our people, then we won't just stand by and watch.
Alright, fine. The Sea People declare war.
All right.
Damn!
Let's do it.
Oh, wait, whoa! I live in this bitch! Damn, it's that easy to start a war? Golly, I just imagined. Whoa.
Before a fight could begin, Wazik yelled,
"Double now!"
What the? Got picked! Motherfucker, wait. That motherfucker got one. Wait.
Double now!
That motherfucker got 1, 2, 3 people in that bitch. I ain't gonna lie, Wazoo. You sold! You sold! Oh, whoa, wait. Oh, did he get a bunch of no-names? Oh, shit, he got... Never mind, my fault. But, damn, Wazoo, you kind of sold. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. You kind of sold that shit. You kind of sold, bruh.
Oh my god.
Go!
Run, Wazik! Run, Waz!
Wazik had just killed 7 people using his sand trap before getting away. Seth and the Sea People decided to put their war on hold and declared a unified worldwide manhunt for Wazik. Everyone was confused about why Wazik did this.
Because it was funny.
But then I remembered something Wazik had told me the day
want to
before.
take over the world.
Listen, if the war breaks out, I have a plan to stop it.
You didn't stop shit! Well, technically you did. It's on hold. Never mind. You know, you're right.
Really? How?
Oh, you'll see, my friend.
When Seth and the Sea People declared war on each other, Wazik decided to use his sand trap and make himself the villain so that the entire jungle would make peace to unite against him.
He's a hero. What the fuck?
Therefore,
what?
Actually preventing a world war.
What the fuck? Dude, I ain't gonna lie. Waz is the MVP of this whole story, bruh. So he sacrificed himself and put a hit on himself to nullify any... Bro, what a fucking real one. Waz! You're not a bad guy, Wise. Cuddy went from I want to take over the world. Now he's saving that bitch, Cuddy. Jay from Modern Family level ass development, Cuddy.
Wazik is now hiding underground.
Watch him snitch. Damn, Wise, they found us. Huh? Damn, Cuddy.
Join Planet
Oh
Fitness
my God.
today and save $28 or more. Just $1 down, $15 a month.
Fuck off.
With Asana,
why?
AI teammates are here to help
AI teammates. Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
keep work on track.
What a significant, like, plan. Get the fuck out of my face, Cuddy. Hold on. Block! There we go. Yeah.
After spending most of the previous day trying to hunt down his enemies, the Sultan storming hell decided to take a break from the hunt and attend a wedding hosted by a small neighboring desert nation.
Okay.
It was a huge honor in the desert for the Sultan to visit your civilization, so there was a lot of buzz surrounding the Sultan's visit.
Oh, my fault.
And everyone in the desert knew he would be there.
Oh,
Zamta the twin guard was also at the wedding, and he was quite thankful for the break since he secretly despised having to hunt for his own brother. When the Sultan demanded that Davert be tracked down and killed, Zamta was horrified by this order, but he kept silent, fearing that he'd be next.
Yeah,
Zamta could only hope that Davert was far away now, hiding in a place where the Sultan would never find him. But it turned out Davert was not far away at all, because he was on a mission.
Oh, shit! Davert! Go, Dav!
He's actually here.
What's his plan?
Davert was coming to kill the Sultan, but he had to be sneaky because the Sultan was guarded by his elite team. The plan was to catch him and his team off guard since it would only take a few hits to kill him.
I guess, but like, talk, he's okay. Come on, Dav.
So nervous right now.
Dav. Bro. Watch him sell, Cuddy. He lags out.
Did the wedding end? The wedding's over. He's leaving. Oh.
Bruh. This man Dav gotta be the worst assassin in the history of assassins, bruh. God damn, Cuddy. JFK would have lived if you were a fucking sniper, Dav. I ain't gonna hold you, gang.
He's leaving.
Dav! Dav! This man Dav's trash, Cuddy. Oh, wait, is he cooking?
Holy crap!
This man Dav, Cuddy.
Oh!
This man, who placed that block? Who blocked him? Cuddy, good defense.
Oh!
This motherfucker plays. Dav! This man Dav stinks, Cuddy. Dav! No way.
So many times.
He hit a god apple and he's chilling.
Wait, Stormy's getting away? The elite team is on Davert big time. Oh.
No fucking way. He juked his ass! Oh, wait, what? That's his brother!
Oh, he's getting close. He's getting close.
Don't let his brother kill him, bro.
He turned around. Holy crap, everyone's here. This is insane.
Come on, Dav, at least get one of them, Dav. Get one of them, Dav. Come on, Dav, get one! Dav! Cook, Dav! Dav! This man's trash! Oh, brother, he's ass, gang.
Oh!
This man Dav suck, bruh. But that's gonna be a war of him and Saps, right? He's shitting bricks. I can hear it. God damn, Dav. He gotta go. Yeah, he's running, Gutty. Wait, what's he doing? He's gonna save his people. Saps. L. Bozo died 1 second before. Bozo. But then the Sultans win.
Sultan's on his way back home, I think. What is happening?
Wait, what? Go, Tom! Yes!
What?
His brother took over the control, bitch. Move! Scoop, bitch!
Oh, boy.
Oh, brother.
Angry about the death of his brother Davrit, Zamta betrayed and killed the Sultan, storming hell.
Nah, well, I think Dav just took the control. Hey, move, bitch. Move, twin.
In what he called an act of revenge. All of a sudden, within the span of a few minutes,
all the leaders
storming
are done.
hell, Saps,
Wait,
and...
so Saps killed himself for no reason. My goat.
The Davrits were all dead. Both the Sultanate and Theria were without a leader, and the desert island was in a state of total confusion.
There's no vice president?
Because the Sultanate didn't have a solid line of succession, there was a short power struggle that ended with the Sultanate getting completely dissolved. On day 9, the second most powerful nation in the world had fallen, and most of the Sultanate's citizens ended up fleeing. That being said, it wasn't totally the end. Some who were still loyal to the late Sultan decided to form their own militias, whose
Shit,
only
dude, it's about to be like Mad Max in that bitch,
goal
bro.
was to track down Zamta and avenge the Sultan.
We are called by our divine leader to kill the dirty traitor. Mashallah.
Just some white kid from like Kansas. Mark.
Theria, on the other hand, didn't dissolve and instead elected a new leader, a player named Jofiel, who was well-liked and trusted in the community.
Oh, he's gonna last
Still, the people of Theria would continue to live in a state of fear, afraid they would be invaded by one of the new desert militias. Also, they would never find out why their founder Saps jumped off the Therian tower, which he did because of guilt. After he saw Davrit die, Saps believed that the Sultan would invade and destroy Theria, and he felt too ashamed knowing that he would be responsible. It was only thanks to Zamta that the invasion didn't happen.
So yeah, he killed himself for no reason. Hindsight 2020.
When you
that's a good as
say
shit.
let's go to breakfast,
But you fat as fuck. Fuck you.
you mean let's go to McDonald's.
The death of the Sultan sent shockwaves throughout not just the desert, but the whole world.
Yeah.
Many nations went on lockdown, including the Aculon Empire. While they technically weren't allies, Emperor Olanilo had always admired Sultan Storming Hell's strong authoritarian leadership.
You know, he would.
So after the lockdown, Olanilo sent his diplomats to the desert to offer support to the Sultanate militias. At the same time, on the Plains Island, Drip Chicken of Los Pollos Hermanos was watching the desert from
he was
afar,
probably hyped as shit.
and he was worried about these rumored desert militias. Because Drip Chicken was from the desert, he was able to educate his customers in Plains about the politics of the desert, and after Saps's death, he encouraged Sidefall to send diplomats to Theria quickly, and Sidefall did just
Drip
that.
Chicken is cooking.
On day 9, Theria officially joined Seth and all the Plains nations in the refugee state contract, and what originally started as a simple refugee agreement between Seth and Sidefall had now turned into a worldwide alliance called the Alliance of Democratic Nations.
What a name.
Or
you could have
but simply the Allies.
There we go. That's better. I was about to say that's a mouthful. It's like the team. It's like an NBA team being called the NBA team. Like the Democratic Nations team. What? No, Fleck. Like no, Akatsuki. No, Justice League. Justice League would have been hard. The Avengers. NATO. Like, the Democratic team. Lame ass. No PR. I'm about to say. The Allies, I'll take the Allies. That's kind of fun. The Allies is all right. I'll take the Allies. It's kind of slick. I'll take it, I suppose. What's Wazoo doing? He's jacking off in the little hole he's in.
As the people of the Aculon Empire continued their daily routines, the highest-ranking officials of the Empire gathered to discuss the new existential dilemma they were now facing. The Aculon Empire had always been the most powerful nation in the world, and it still technically is, but when adding together the populations of all the states in the Democratic Nations Alliance, it is the allies that have more people overall. This made Aculon officials extremely worried. They saw this as the first legitimate threat to the regime. Olanulo agreed with this view, but at the moment, his attention was on another problem entirely. The problem known as a freaking turkey.
What is he doing? A freaking turkey made a podcast. He's snitching.
A freaking turkey's rise to popularity had always bothered Olanulo, but now this conflict was at an absolute breaking point because yesterday, one of Olanulo's spies caught a freaking turkey helping snow citizens flee the Empire. Fleeing or defecting was strictly against Aculon law.
And they
Olanulo spy also saw a freaking turkey hanging out with not just Sidefall, but nearly all the major Plains leaders, which made Olanulo think, is a freaking turkey planning something? Is he secretly working with the allies? Is he about to orchestrate a full-scale revolution or an invasion of the Aculon Empire? These were all questions that Olanulo was wrestling with, and the more he thought about it, the more he convinced himself that a freaking turkey was probably committing some sort of treason and needed to be stopped. Yesterday, a freaking turkey had reached out to Olanulo for a meeting, and today, Olanulo accepted this request, but with a few conditions. 1, this meeting takes place at the Aculon Castle. 2, Turkey comes alone. And 3, the meeting takes place not today, but tomorrow, because Olanulo needed some extra time for his builders to finish a certain project located on the top of the Aculon Castle.
A massive dick.
Nobody knew why or what the strange-looking tower was, but Olanulo insisted it be completed by the time Turkey shows up.
Tomorrow is certainly going to be interesting, so make sure everyone's ready.
Lastly, later in the day, Olanulo sent diplomats to establish alliances with both the desert militias and with the sea people in the jungle. Olanulo appreciated the sea people's value of order, and he promised that he will help them stop the chaos in the jungle and help them catch their #1 most wanted criminal, Wazik. The sea people accepted this alliance, but they ended up not needing Aculon's help because late into day 9, Wazik decided to turn himself in.
Why? Hold on, I'm gonna get back. What the what?
He's about to be executed. A guilty conscience, perhaps.
Wise? Wise?
All right, Wazik, I understand you have a prepared statement.
Fuck y'all. Dies.
You may now read
leaves the game.
Your final words.
Yes, thank you. Hello everyone, it's your old friend Wazik.
You murdered 8 people.
In the beginning, I wanted to rule the world. But I've made some bad decisions. And
to be fair, you stopped the war.
Now, it's my time to go.
You killed innocents. Stop making speak.
If there's one thing I've learned, is that
he finna be a troll, cause he finna do it. He gets a flint steel, just burns it to the ground.
Time can never be your trusted friend.
Yeah. Fuck y'all.
Long live the jungle.
No, there's something playing. He's going Super Saiyan? He activates aimbot. Wise? Wise? No, there's gotta be some. Wise!
After deciding that being a criminal in hiding isn't how he wanted to live, Wazik instead chose to face his inevitable death on his own terms.
Why?
And by doing so, he gave the jungle one last moment of unity.
Anyone else jumping?
The conflict between the two major jungle tribes was still unresolved.
I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker let me taking so many people out with me, cause I'm pulling out a flint steel, burning this shit, and I'm escaping, cause I don't give a fuck.
especially now that they were in opposing alliances, but for this brief moment, there was peace in the jungle. Well, that was fun. Everyone's coming down the tree now. Most nations around the world took the end of
You
day
didn't want to play the server anymore.
9 to
I gotta go to work, buddy. My fault.
and reflect on how far they've come. For example, the jungle's Blue Cross tribe celebrated becoming international with at least one charity location on each island. Meanwhile, in the desert, the two Sultanate militias held a funeral for the late Sultan, where they vowed to get revenge and chanted death to Theria, after which they proceeded to finish building the Sultan's holy city in his honor.
W Glaze.
Theria, on the other hand, expanded its reach into the arts and became the first civilization to develop music.
That shit weak. Give me some Cardi.
Oh.
Give me some Travis.
Lastly, on the Plains Island, businesses were booming and civilizations were thriving. On day 9, the Plains Island had finished the construction of the ISH, the International State Highway, which made trade and transportation between the major Plains nations much faster. Overall, the building and architecture and player creativity in Plains was simply amazing.
It's all gonna come brilliant down. I'm calling
And it was all made possible by the political stability of the Plains Island. Many in the desert and jungle and snow looked at Plains as the shining beacon
the utopia
that they can aspire to be like one day.
But we don't have enough time, so tomorrow's the last day, so.
Box is a fun and convenient way for you to unbox
This is so fun.
your favorite rare trading cards. They have a thriving...
I am so excited. You can hear the boner in me. And here we go. What the fuck?
As the end of the day approached, a freak in Turkey returned to the Plains Tavern after spending the day traveling around the world, visiting civilizations in the jungle, the deserts, and of course the Plains Island.
Okay.
During many of his visits, he was very surprised when he found out that most people from these foreign nations not only knew about him, but admired him. This was because rumor had spread about his disobedience to Alanulo, and as a result, he had earned a worldwide reputation as the savior of refugees, the honorable rebel, the man who stood up to the emperor.
Okay, but if they can hear it, then Analio hears that as well. Oh, that tavern about to be blown up, bro. He about to walk in that bitch. Hey, bro, what's good? Shot in the head with a bow and arrow, Cuddy. I'm calling it, bro.
Everywhere a freaking Turkey went, he was welcomed with open arms. By the way, I think he would have been perfect for that.
Yeah, I heard there was a comedy show here. You should have called me over.
When it came to the Aculon Empire, the truth was, a freaking Turkey had no intention of causing any type of uprising
he
or
was just being him.
revolution. In fact,
Your mom.
He was strictly against the idea, knowing just how devastating a major war would be. But he did want change in the Empire. During his prolonged stay in Plains, he had seen what freedom and democracy look like. He had come to regret his more tyrannical actions in the early days, and he now envisioned a reformed
Guts ass lore,
Aculon Empire. His new dream was to bring democracy to Snow, bring freedom to the people of the Aculon Empire, and make the Snow refugees feel safe to come back home.
I might just be overly optimistic, but I think we can achieve world peace.
Okay. If a freaking Turkey is able to convince Alanulo to convert the empire from a tyrannical dictatorship into a free democracy, and then the Aculon Empire ends up joining the Allies, then world peace wouldn't just be a far-fetched idea for wishful thinkers. It would actually happen. With this massive goal in mind, a freaking Turkey prepared for tomorrow for his big meeting with Alanulo.
Okay, hey, okay! Day 10.
Just remember everything we talked about.
Okay.
We'll be watching.
I'm excited. Hold on. I'm
Before
scared.
a freaking turkey took off for the snow island, he had met with the 4 major plains leaders one last time to tell them what he hopes to achieve in his upcoming talk with Elanulo. The plains leaders were pessimistic. See, when they heard about Elanulo's strict conditions for the meeting to take place, they suspected that this was going to be the meeting where Elanulo removes Turkey from his second-in-command position, or worse,
Kills
puts
him.
Turkey in Aculon's prison.
Oh, okay.
Whatever happens today, the Plains leaders promised Turkey that he has the full support
of the world.
the allied
The world,
nations.
dude.
Even if they can't attend the meeting, they will be watching
Come
and
on,
will
Turkey.
do whatever they can to help him.
Come on, Turk.
There we go. Turkey is now back on the snow island. I think he's going to the meeting right away.
Oh, Turkey. Turkey! He's gonna die, bro. He's gonna die, and his death's gonna cause like a world war. I'm calling it, bro. I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
Turkey's been at the castle for like a few minutes now, and Elanulo's nowhere to be seen.
Oh no.
Oh, he's right here.
Oh.
He's on his way.
Okay. He's gotta be pissed, bro. I could have freeze frame was just him with his legs wide open.
Here we go. Everyone's here now. I think everyone's here now.
Okay. What the fuck are they doing? What the fuck are they doing on the table? Bro, he is not doing shit, Cuddy.
Here we go. Everyone's here now. I think everyone's here now.
Okay. Oh my, he wanted to go to the chair. Oh my god.
Knights come to the castle.
Oh no.
Wow, I think these are all the high-ranking officials of Aculon. They're all here.
Hey, could they cash up every one of them $50 if they don't kill him?
Hear ye, hear ye. All barons, Duke Turkey, and fellow knights have now come together to speak with Emperor Elanulo. Elanulo, would you please start the conversation?
Wait. Turkey, hold up. So before we begin, sorry to interrupt. I have a special thing I want to do.
What's she up to?
Wait.
Here.
Drew, not yet. I want to do.
Not yet. Oh. Oh, he's so fucked. Oh, he's so cooked.
First, Turkey, can you sit on the throne for a second?
Oh, it's about to be a spike, bro. Turkey.
Why?
Just do it.
Oh, he's dead, bro.
Okay.
Turkey.
What are we doing?
What is happening?
Can I trust you, Turkey?
Oh no.
Yeah.
You
so fucked.
like this, right?
Oh no.
Sitting on the throne
He knows.
You put me on here. I don't know what you're talking about.
in front of all these people.
What are you getting on about?
I know that you've colluded with the Plains Alliance.
Oh fuck. Oh, he's fucked. Turkey,
I know
run!
that you want to take over this
Soul go!
nation. Take this throne for yourself.
Whoa. What?
There's nothing you can do at this point to convince me that you're not plotting a revolution against me. I caught you red-handed.
No! Elanulo! Yes, I've talked with Plains. I've also talked with Desert and Jungle.
Ender, you were there. Ender, you gotta do something, bro. You were there too. No, bro. Hold on. No, this shit got me stressing, bro. Ender, help him. You were there.
I'm a diplomat. And I'll tell you this, all those people that I talked with will become our allies the moment we turn this place into an actual democracy.
Oh, shit, you're questioning the way he rules. Oh, it's Raps. It's Raps. Oh, you're gonna be put in a shirt, bro. This episode gonna be titled A Freaking Turkey Gang.
Why are you secretly leading people off my island?
No.
Zaxby's
Fuck off!
just dropped
I don't care!
So you can get that zesty lemon and cracked black pepper flavor you...
Zesty? No, fuck off.
Because they thought you were going to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, so did I.
Fuck off, low battery.
So that's the point of this meeting. You want to get rid of me?
He knows.
You know what? How about I just leave, and you won't have to deal with me again?
Oh, no, gang. Drew already by the button, bro. G by the lever! You can see it!
I'm just gonna go, okay?
Run! Can he juke move? Saquon Barkley, this fucker!
Yeah.
Oh, no!
And then you'll come back with an army. I'm sorry, Turkey.
Move! Turkey! No! 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 Turkey! No! Oh no! Wow. Ender, you did nothing! You did nothing!
Oh,
fuck that fucker. Dang, what did he do?
Wait, they're killing Turkey's supporters. They're hunting down his supporters as well.
That motherfucker was just chilling. And fuck you. Imagine I wasn't even a supporter, cause he was just out on his porch just chilling, cause he
It's crazy. Like that, there was a purge on the Snow Island, and many of Turkey's supporters were killed. The few who were able to escape immediately swam to the other islands to tell everyone exactly what happened.
And all of the knights started executing Bernie, Ender, Turkey. They assassinated some of the most loved members of Aculon.
When Avery and Turkey's death message appeared in chat, people around the world were outraged.
Yeah, they knew,
and
Cuddy.
shortly after, the leaders of the allied nations started activating their militaries, putting them on standby.
Turkey once visited Los Pollos Hermanos.
Why is he everywhere, Cuddy? God damn, bro.
I'm
This
giving
man
the
jerked
army
Turkey
chicken for
everywhere.
50% off to make sure they're ready for battle.
Meanwhile,
50% off, Cuddy. Damn, he's still finna make his bread.
Aculon got word that the allies were preparing their armies, so he declared a full lockdown, reached out to his own allies, and called them to the Aculon castle to be ready in case the allies declare war. And sure enough, when the Blaze leaders talked with Theria and Seth, the vote was unanimous. On day 10,
It's lining for
the
Turkey,
Alliance
Cuddy.
of Democratic Nations officially declared war on the Aculon Empire.
I just want to say I wish you luck and great success. Hopefully we all see some of you tomorrow to sign the constitution of the new Aculon Republic. The new Aculon Republic that we all dream about having. Thank you. Thank you all.
This isn't about us. This isn't about our lives. It's about getting justice for Turkey and ridding the world of tyranny.
All the allied nations
This is so beautiful.
met up at the center island so they could attack the Snow Island.
The island of community, Cuddy.
Today.
Who the fuck is that?
Island.
Is that Thor?
Together.
Today. God damn, Cuddy.
Today.
God damn, Cuddy. That's too. That's Hiccup's dad, man.
We fight.
What the?
We fight for freedom.
God damn, Doc Rivers. Oh, this is peak as fuck.
But little.
Bro, don't think I didn't peep this, Cuddy. Look at this shit, bro. Hey, Herobrine. Look, Herobrine on the right side of history. That's my
Aculon
goat.
had set a trap.
Oh,
the
shit.
Aculon builders had taken inspiration from history and created what they called the Iron Torch, the most
that's a tough ass name. That's tough ass name.
advanced defensive tower
Oh, that's so cool. Okay,
in
that's
the
cool.
world,
That's cool.
complete
That's
with
really
dangerous height, sturdy walls, arrow slits, and lava cover.
Oh, that is such a. That's cool. That is so cool. This is cool. This is really cool.
Crazy.
This is cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's so cool.
They're here.
Oh, shit. I'm climaxing it, dude. The Battle of Aculon. Buddy, who lagging out, man? You see them motherfuckers AFK? Give me the beat. Let me be there.
Alright.
Did jerf.
Time can never be your trusted friend or your sworn ally. No, it's the harshest mistress of all. And life is just a chain of moments spent, 1,000 hellos and goodbyes. Maybe a love like ours
damn,
can
Cuddy.
lead out its call.
You're in. Oh, never mind. They beating ass. Wait, how are you supposed to know whose team was on whose team? Damn. Sniped it. Damn. Sniped this dumbass. It's fan.
Watch out, they're coming up.
This is so cool. Okay, that's such a cool trap, bro. I'm sorry, these traps are cool. Damn. 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 I ain't gonna lie. Defense might win this shit. This tower's too stacked, man. Winter was on the defensive team, but he just fell. My ranked teammates, I'm sure. Sultan! That's IQ, Cuddy. I like that IQ, Cuddy.
They're dropping lava on them.
Dude, I think the defense finna lose and the defense finna win, bro. The tower's too OP, bro. They're right below. Good move! Who fucking... Bro. Wait, did he get shot? Hold on. I think I didn't... Oh, he got shot. Okay, I was about to say. You know he mad as fuck. Damn it! Yes! Yes! Boom! Fuck out of here, pussy. Damn, Cuddy. Damn.
What? Olajulo died.
War is over, Cuddy. War is over.
New crafty
Fuck off.
flats from Pizza Hut are just $5 each till 5 p.m.
Why is she talking like that so seductively? Pizza Hut's $5 off. Like, what the
From
fuck?
5 handcrafted recipes you won't want to share.
Ali. Peace.
Soon after Olajulo died, the Aculon Empire officially surrendered.
Yes.
Wait, Aculon's officials say they surrendered? Kill, still kill them.
But even though Aculon surrendered, the allies didn't stop fighting. No mercy, no mercy. They're all saying no mercy.
We keep going.
Like that, there was a purge on the Snow Island. But this time, it was the supporters of Turkey doing the killing. This is just an absolute slaughter fest. After a while, the Allies had completely taken over the Iron Torch, and all the Aculon forces had either been killed or had fled the island and gone into hiding. And with that, the Alliance of Democratic Nations had defeated
What a shitty name.
the Aculon Empire. It was only when the war ended and the clouds parted that the Allies were finally able to reflect on what they had done. They had succeeded, but they had also shown no mercy. When their enemy surrendered, they continued to be ruthless
I like
and
that,
thirsty
Cuddy.
for blood.
That's how it should be.
It was as if they had become their enemy.
No! No, 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 nope, no, 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 nope, 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 no, 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 no. You know what they fucking did? Fuck that.
As the Allies each safely returned to their homes, now with a clear mind, many of them felt regret.
For what?
Neither side was completely innocent, and the war was complicated. But at least it was over. And the Allies
Why didn't they take the helicopter? Dumbasses.
had won.
I'm working, Cuddy. Damn, bro.
Over the next few days, the people of Plains, Theria, Seth, and a few smaller nations created a world alliance with a massive parliament building on the center island, where world leaders met to discuss the affairs of their nations, and most importantly, to keep the peace. And the first order of business was pardoning the few living players who fought for Aculon, so they didn't have to live in hiding.
I would have sniped their asses. Oh, that's such a pretty design.
Meanwhile, the snow refugees were able to move back to the snow island and create the new Aculon Republic, putting democracy in snow. They also tore down the remains of the Iron Torch and put in its place a graveyard honoring all who died in the Battle of Aculon.
President Steve.
Overlooking the graveyard was the man, or turkey, who inspired
That is
them
so
all.
cool. Okay, this is tough as fuck. This is so peak, bro. This is so peak. This is so peak, bro.
And so, the jungle went back to hosting comedy shows, the desert went back to pursuing the arts, and Drift Chicken went back to running Los Pollos Hermanos.
Cuddy.
After all that
In his home
happened throughout
country.
the days, things were finally settling down. For many players, the newfound peace allowed for new stories to begin. But for us, it's a good place to end.
No! Oh, damn, this was amazing, dude. This was damn fast ass credits. Golly, get the fuck out. Leave, bitch. Damn, it's I can't. Oh, percent my laptop at 6%. We chilling. That was dope as fuck. This is phenomenal, bro. This was phenomenal. This was phenomenal. But fellas, oh my ass hurts. That's grabbing today's video, bro. If you like the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, I don't really care. But bro, shout out everyone involved with this production. Shout out the editors. Shout out Ish. Elania was part of the map creation lead. That's so cool. But fellas, that's grabbing today's video, everybody. Love y'all. Peace. Bye.